So great to have you here. And I can tell you, this episode is a special one. It's recorded live from the Tech Together fair that took place in October 2024. And I was there. I talked to speakers, sponsors, and it was really exciting to be there. And here is one of the conversations I had. Hi Veronique, thank you so much for joining the DutchTechOnHeels podcast. We're still podcasting from Tech Together. It's a long day. From Tech Together. You brought your children. They have a lot of fun.
They do.
And it's great. Like, I never been to an event where tech and children are met at all. So I'm really happy. How did you get involved?
Well, I know Wendy from my job, actually, because at KLM we use Salesforce as our CRM tool, and she worked at Salesforce, so that's how we got to meet. I attended events which she organized from the women network at Salesforce, and I attended some of those events, and that's how I got to know her, and we got to chat, and that's how things evolved. So and how I ended up here is I was chatting with Wendy. She shared her idea and her vision about this event, and I said, okay, let me know once things get more real. I'd be happy to support you. So here we are.
And you were on stage as well.
Yes, we were. Yeah.
Tell me, what did you talk about?
So together with my colleague Jordana, we talked about the AI implementation in Air France KLM customer service department. And that's what we shared. So we both do not have a background in tech. Jordana being a stewardess, and I was a travel agent in the past, literally in the street, in the city, the travel agencies, and later on in business travel, and then it evolved to KLM. But here we are implementing AI. So that's our journey a bit, what we shared. And that next to that, we shared our customer service, what we do in our customer service department. Actually, what is a customer service department? Because of the kids, it's important to share what we do.
Yeah, they have no idea.
They have no clue. And that's a bit of the message Wendy also gave us in our preparation. So she said, okay, it needs to be in English, but it needs to be easy to understand. So we try to do that. It's not easy to do so, but I think we succeeded there. Yeah, we got there.
Good.
So
So you talked about your journey from a travel agent to working with AI. So basically, you became a woman in tech.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
And you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's funny because when I started approximately 13 years ago in the e-development department, as it was called back then, of our digital department, there were mainly men. And 5 years later, I looked around me and it was most of them were women, not realizing actually that I became a woman in tech. I find that...
Yes, and a role model too, because apparently, you started so early on as well.
Yeah, apparently I didn't realize back then, and now it becomes more of a thing, and I also want to utilize that more. That's also why we shared where we come from, because you do not need a background in tech to become a techie. A lot is common sense. A lot is project management. You get project management everywhere. Mm-hmm. And asking questions, a lot of questions, just to understand what someone else is doing. And I really, really like it, actually. It's still a very men-dominated world. If I'm not here today at this event, obviously, but if I attend a Christmas drink at some company, I'm one out of that 5 women attending.
They like to make pictures of so they can show off the
Yeah.
women they have.
Exactly that. I attended, for example, Dreamforce, the network tour. 10% was women. And I also talked to some of them, the leadership in Salesforce, which were women. Why is it? I don't know. It's maybe making time available for away from the families. Being humble. Women are many times just humble.
Too humble.
Too humble.
Yeah, they're looking if they fit all the requirements before they actually take action, while men just like the salary and just go for it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
We should let the humbleness go because it's not helping us at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I sometimes say to someone, what would a certain person do if I were a man? What would I do? And I literally applied once for a job because I thought, what if someone applies who I need to tell what they need to do? So, and then I said, I can better do it myself, although I don't think I could do it. Let's do it.
That's also interesting.
Yeah, so I didn't feel fit for the job. It was quite overwhelming in the beginning, but in the end,
you made it work.
I also made that one work.
Yes, and the men have the same. They
exactly
not show it, but they also can feel overwhelmed, have no clue what to do half of the time. They have no clue what they're doing, and they're just fine as well. So,
exactly. So
I think it's all great advice for women. You can do this. Just apply because you can apply. Try it yourself and learn. And it's also an interesting story how you went from a travel agent to where you are now. It's like
it is. It's
you need to be a techie, which you said.
Yeah, I guess I am a techie, and I like the world. I do like the pragmatic part of being part of the tech world. A lot of pragmatic people are in it. I'm also very pragmatic at times, and I don't know what it is, but it is like that. And there's no nonsense. And I found also in this world, maybe it's because of tech, and a lot of women are in the minority. We help each other and we really lift each other, and that's what I found very inspiring. Also in Wendy, she really, really helps others and helps. I have not, the crabs in the man story. I'm not sure if this is the correct translation, but they all pull each other down. That doesn't happen in the tech world, according to me. I do not have that experience, at least. So maybe it's out there, but I'm not part of it. So that's the good thing.
That's good. That's great. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your journey, sharing what you told, how you told about your journey at this Tech Together event. If people want to connect with you, how do they connect?
Well, I have a LinkedIn page. You can find me on my name, Veronique van Houwelingen Visser. It's quite a mouthful, but I'm sure
can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, it's not that difficult though. So you can reach out, and I would like to ask then, if you do so, then introduce yourself on why you want to connect with me.
And that you want to connect because of the DutchTechOnHeels podcast.
Exactly.
Where we talked about Tech Together, so you can understand the connection of it.
Yeah.
That's also great.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So connect with her on LinkedIn, follow her, and and see where the journey will get you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
If you enjoyed today's episode, hit subscribe and leave a review. Stay connected on social media. Find us on LinkedIn, Instagram and X, DutchTechOnHeels. Who are the C-level women in tech you'd like us to feature next? Send us a message. Your suggestions guide our future conversations. Stay inspired, stay connected, and until next time, this is DutchTechOnHeels signing off.